we always ask for our office space for free. So John has been generous to donate. I just got my father on the hook in California to give us. We're working everybody, family, friends, wherever we go. But thank you all for filling this office. I have been around the state yesterday and today. We were down in Evansville. We've been in Indianapolis twice now. We're headed up to Fort Wayne. We are going to win the state of Indiana. Because you're going to win the popular vote here, and we are going to do it between now and May 3. We've got to do states who felt like it probably wouldn't matter in this election because of how the primaries would go, and every single state in the union is going to matter in this election clear through June 7th. But Indiana is an important point. It's an important point in the race. It's an important state to win. This is a manufacturing state. This is a state where American jobs come first. And that's what our campaign's been about. That is why Ted went to Congress. That's why he went to the Senate. He campaigned in Texas to defeat Obamacare, reduce the regulatory state, to give jobs to be produced in the private sector, and give power back to small private businesses so we could grow again. And that's what this state's all about. The second thing that he stood out for is our constitutional freedoms. Yeah. We all know. We all know that there's no candidate on that stage who has a proven record of defending our constitutional freedoms like Ted has. And you can tell the people of Indiana that he will do that as president. There's no one in this generation that knows the Constitution as well as Ted does. And the other most important thing, the three legs of this campaign, are our security. We must keep our country safe. We must keep our families safe. We must put U.S. national security interests first. And I want to tell you in closing 3 things about Ted that caused me to fall in love with him, because every single person on the phone here, you need to make the guy on the other end of the phone fall in love with Ted so that he goes to the polls and not only votes, but he calls 10 other friends and tells them why this election is so important, who this person is. The first thing I learned about Ted 15 years ago, we met down in Texas. I grew up in California on a small farm, weeding corn, picking berries, and had a small business. Ted grew up the son of a freedom fighter who came from Cuba, who understands that elections are what protect us from a tyrannical government. His mother was the first in her family to go to college. They were factory workers. She graduated with a degree in math. And it's education that makes the difference for people to have a future, a better future for the next generation. And when I met Ted 16 years ago, I knew that I'd met more than my match on values and principles. He was raised in the Constitution and the Bible. He's enacted those principles throughout his life. It's so nice to have a candidate who's not learning talking points. Who's